So if you click this video because of the thumbnail, you know what you're in for. Because this has been the most ass-clenching gauntlet that we have. Well, it's not a gauntlet, it's a bracket now. But it has been the most ass-clenching rollback we have ever had up until this point. So buckle up, because this is going to be a wild one.
It's not clickbait, it's legit also.
It is legit. So, hello.
Who are you?
Hello. Hello, I am Weirdling, also known as Jumbo, and I'm here with...
Adam, or Senpuu Red Sound, here to welcome in another, and probably one of the best gauntlets that we've done to date. I mean, playing in it was certainly hype, and I'm really looking forward to watching it back and seeing all of the not mistakes that I made.
you also call it gauntlet. It's just a habit. It's no longer the gauntlet format, but we still call it the gauntlet. It's a rollback.
Bracket gauntlet, guys. That's what we're going with now. I know. Yes, just this habit is kind of still what we do, even though it is a bracket. Like the gauntlet came from the format that we used, but I like just the idea of a BGF character select screen. You pick your arcade mode, but your arcade mode is just a gauntlet instead. I like that. I'm cool with that.
So yeah, so it's a bit of a spoiler, but I needed to make sure that the thumbnail says that if there's ever just like a single like rollback that somebody watches
this one
to date, it should be this one.
Yeah.
Because it is like everybody was doing so well that it almost every single time it came down to the absolute fucking pube.
Yeah.
And that in itself, whoever gets the spoon this time is the most dignified spoon holder ever.
It's very, very true. Hopefully not Case of Chaos. Speaking of which, I think he was the spoon holder going into this bracket, or was it Cykamancer?
No, it was Cykamancer.
Cykamancer going into the bracket with the spoon, so he will be deciding the bracket for us this week and deciding his first opponent.
So, the other thing that we need to mention is that the way we did the Tekken bracket.
The six man bracket,
yeah. So the difference, like the reason behind the decision that we have done is that previously we had the two top performing players from last week be on either side of the bracket.
Yeah.
But we noticed that if we put them there, it's very likely that they're going to be in the finals again.
Yes.
So just because they only need to win one game.
Yeah.
So what we decided to do...
Which is still the case. They still need to win one game, but they'll be playing against the second place from last week.
Yeah, but that means that one of them will definitely be out of it.
Yes, precisely.
So it's going to be a different finals each week.
Yeah, and hopefully every week the champ loses.
Hopefully.
Unless it's me.
So what we have right now is Maku and Reinart, instead of being either side of the bracket, they're going to be on one side of the bracket.
Yeah, they'll be seated against each other in the semi-finals. So I think match one of the semi-finals or match two of the semi-finals. I'm not too sure.
We start with them, so it's going to be match one.
Match one of the semi-finals.
Even though the way the bracket is laid out, it looks like it's match two, but it's going to be match one.
I mean, I feel it appropriate for the champ and the second place to face off before the kind of second round of the semi-finals.
Well, it's also just pacing of the players, because
that's true.
You get like 4 players playing off in the first round, and then if the second round would start with them, the 2 winners playing off, then the champ and the second place would not be playing until like the second half of the gauntlet.
That's right, people. Even us Guilty Gear tryhards still need a break sometimes.
Yes. So there was other. Oh yeah. So yeah, the other thing that's important is that on the so in the bracket, in the champions bracket that we did at Revelator,
yes,
Maku managed to secure his second win in a row.
Yes, he did.
So this is also match point. Well, match point.
Wow.
Let's say what is it? Bracket point? No, there's no word for this. This is like basically his chance to get the tri-slash, which we call it tri-slash. It's dominating having the belt for 3 consecutive weeks. That's what it means.
Correct. Tell it like it is. It comes straight from Samurai Showdown to give any champions that we have an extra layer of honour if they manage to win the belt 3 weeks in a row. And further than that, we start to blame beasts if it gets any more. Gets any more than that, we start to call them beasts and blame them for everything that goes wrong.
So far, the only person who managed to do this, I was very close, like a couple of times before Viking drops.
Yeah,
and
I've been there once as well, like once or twice.
Yeah. So the one person who managed to do this was Reinart.
Yeah,
and he managed to go all the way to 10 consecutive weeks at one point.
It was at least double digits, 10 weeks.
No, it was exactly 10 weeks because after the 10th week he just lost it.
Yeah.
But that was the time when I picked up Viking, and at the time I was the only one constantly dethroning him.
Yeah.
So I basically gave up that position to learn a new character, and he just slammed through it for 10 weeks.
Speaking of which, new character for Guilty Gear has been delayed until April, is that correct?
Yeah, but it's the beginning of April.
Beginning of April. So it's not that big of a delay, to be perfectly honest.
I think it's going to be about 1 week.
Yeah.
Or maybe even if it's 2 weeks, it's still fine because the next pay-per-view that we do is still going to be after that.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a new character. Yay!
I just want a new character, man.
I mean, I still believe it's going to be Jam.
I mean, I want it. I really, really want it. I don't think it's going to be Jam. I think it's going to be someone marginally more popular, but we'll see.
Well, the reason I think it is Jam, and I said it 1,000 times, is because in River City Girls there are two characters that you can hire, and they both have English voices.
Swole Chad guy and Jam spread on my toast. Yeah,
so Soul has his actual voice actor from Guilty Gear.
Yeah.
And Jam never had a English voice before, as far as I know.
Okay. Was it a Japanese voice? Chinese voice?
No, she had a Japanese voice, but she never had an English dub. But now she does have an English dub in River City Girls, so that makes me think that
a high chance.
It is a possibility that because of that she will be the next character because they already nailed the voicing.
Solid theory. Let us know what you think in the comments as well. Who do you want for the next Guilty Gear character? I know a lot of my friends want Slayer.
Yeah, we already got Sin. I know Johnny is fairly popular.
Oh yeah.
But I think right now, if it's returning characters, people want to see Slayer, Johnny, and Jam.
Yeah.
So one of those. Well, we might have two of those in the upcoming. Well, in this season.
But yeah, I think that's all the current news and live events out of the way.
Yeah. So this is the hypest gauntlet. So we just want to get into the whole thing as hype as possible.
I'm quite excited. I am very, very excited. I believe Cykamancer choosing you as his first opponent.
He decided that he doesn't play me enough, so he wants to play me first. And I was like, that's great, because I need to get ready for release bogus. So let's see how I fare against his chaos.
Very, very bold move, considering he doesn't know the matchup. But how else does one learn?
Yeah, exactly.
How else does one learn? But yeah, are we ready to go straight into it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's rock.
Let's rock.
Oh yeah. Alright, game one, rocking straight into it. I guessed the bracket correct! I guessed it correct!
No, you didn't.
Weirdling and Cykamancer, I did!
I mean, yeah, but you didn't need to guess.
Well, yeah, that's true. Shut up, I don't have a cheat sheet.
I made sure that you didn't need to guess, because you never guessed right.
Just give me this win, man, just give me this victory. Won't even give me a victory outside the Guilty Gear. I don't stand a chance inside it, but thankfully I don't need to face you in the bracket this week. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Possibly. All the question marks on the end of my sentences, but the bag-headed mustache man himself going up against the Prince of Parry. I want to say herself because that's a Viking.
Yeah. Such is the confusion of maining a female.
It gets me every time. Okay, big normal start. Okay, Cykamancer started off a bit aggressively, but instantly kind of backing off. Backs out of the burst range as well. Slips on his own banana peel. Okay.
That happens all the time.
Nice.
That was an accidental genius because I pulled him and it gave him enough hit stun to get blown up.
And also hit the bomb as well. Yeah. That was good. Oh yeah, I thought a grab was coming out from Faust there as well. No such luck.
Oh,
okay.
I don't think I remember that there was a bomb there.
Not gonna lie, I didn't see that either, and most certainly got hit. Nice, catches the backdash. Okay, cross up. Will he use that?
That was lucky because I landed far enough to do that.
Ooh, spicy. Doesn't quite get the end of that. Would have killed as well. Gun. No, doesn't even need to block it. It's just out of range.
Yeah.
Overhead PRC. That's going to end it, I'm sure. Ooh, doesn't quite catch because I'm rolling knockdown.
I'm just trying to make him like guess wrong just once.
Yeah.
And it doesn't work.
But you were the one who was the guessing wrong.
I did the wrong guessing.
Yes, good England. Oh, you guessed right that time. And 6p the follow up.
That is something I stole from Maku from last week because
Yeah.
I've seen him doing that. I was like, okay, I should just do that.
One of those things like 6p and the dolphin from me as well. Like, I know that you can do it, but your reaction to it has to be like spot on or you're just getting hit.
Yeah, in this case it's not that hard because it usually comes after the overhead.
I was gonna say, yeah, like I think he. I don't know if he can do it without that. I don't like my first knowledge.
No, you can, but it's like that's usually the best pull up.
Aye. That was a very nice backdash on that. Burst available for both players here.
I did think he was gonna
Ooh.
burst it. That was just me like Hail Marying that burst. I was like, yeah, my
You caused the panic for Cykamancer. They like you landed and grab range, but yellow RC anyway gets hit by the hammer. He was answering.
yeah that was not meant to be a super. So I just did it from like half screen and then go hit by the falling hammer.
Okay.
Whereas Cykamancer taking the first game on me.
Yeah, the spoon holder goes 1 up with a, I would say decisive victory, but it was getting real value out of that overhead from Scarecrows already. Like, that's something we don't see him use all that often, so it's nice to see him kind of mixing that in as well.
I'm really good at like spotting the Faust.
Yo, biking with a throw.
Afro Samurai. Oh no!
No, not the bomb! Double hit from the Afro as well!
Yeah.
Yo, I think you had to burst there to save your honor.
No, I was just like, when I did that combo, I was like, oh, I think if I do one more hit, that bomb's gonna kill me, and I did the hit anyway. Oh, the gun actually shoved the bomb away. Nice. I don't think I spotted this when it actually happened.
Okay, punish the
Oh,
overhead.
yeah, that opened him up enough. That's
Yeah,
better.
big slow recovery. That was 2 easy punishes from you there. Punish the item throw, punish the overhead. There's just block. That counter doesn't get the very follow up somehow.
Nah, that needs to be delayed when he's that high up,
Ah, okay.
but I didn't do it.
6B. No follow up to 6B. Can't grab you, you're always in the air. What's going on? Are we going to see a backhead or are we going to see an Afro backhead?
I see hammers, and yeah.
And a meteor.
I was ready for the meteor.
Everything but tries to grab you.
Did you see what happened? The mini Faust saved me from the command grab. It actually hit me before he did the command grab, so I couldn't get command grab.
Yeah.
It was dumb. I like when this happened, I was like so hyped.
See the aggression here from Cykamancer. And he
Yeah.
gets around.
Whenever I do an empty jump, I risk the opponent just waiting for it and hitting me as I land.
Yeah.
And
Oh, pickup off the Scarecrow as well. Mix.
no.
Again with the command grabs, I don't think he's hit a single one, but the persistence is there. He just keeps trying.
It's the same with you, Leos, as well. If
you
I'm
Leos,
yeah, it's like if I'm in the corner, don't fucking try the command grab because it's not gonna work.
you've got to jump.
Yes, and this is why Reinart has the advantage because he can just heat knuckle, and that's a whole different story.
Yeah. Yeah, if we fluff the command grab, like there's a lot of start on for that and a lot of recovery as well.
Oh, I should have taken this through. I might have tried, but depending on the height of the events, and I can't
Depends
take it
whether-
or I might not.
Yeah, it just kind of depends whether you recover or not.
Try
Again
the
with the
command
command
grab.
grabs. Stop trying.
Well, he gets the. I think that's the regular slam.
Yeah, backdash forward slash.
Well, so far I'm getting absolutely rolled in a way that it's not like a proper roll, but like I'm holding my own, but it's just enough for him to win.
Yeah, they're all going to game 3, like down to the wire, and it's just Cykamancer scoring the last hit.
Well, I'm ready to do the reverse trio. I collected all the data I need. I'm coming in.
Game 1's always data, and if you're really fresh, game 2 is also data.
Yes.
Somehow dodged the overhead there. I'm not really too sure what happened. Bombs.
That was just me, like.
Oh, that bomb with TGG, wow.
Yeah, sometimes the bombs are like the best things.
Wake up 6p, quite risky, gets wall break.
Okay, come on, I can do this.
Mercy forward.
No,
Ooh.
not with that. Not like this.
The backdash slowed just enough. Finally gets the command grab. He's tried about 40 times and he finally gets one. No OTG, but the safe jump setup, just catching the throw.
I tried to parry that, but he crossed me up, so it didn't come out.
Ah, right here. Gotta adjust those inputs. No banana. Yes, banana.
Yeah, I was just like, I have enough time, I'm gonna pick this up. I jumped in just so I can avoid the move.
Yeah, that's smart moves. Smart moves. Okay, stagger pressure. Didn't know Faust had such a thing in his arsenal. A mini Faust again.
He set off the mini Faust and it hit me. What the fuck?
You know which is right.
Oh, it's not looking good for me. Holy shit.
True, especially since I dropped as well. Has he pressed the button? Yes, he has. What? It must have been an air D.
Oh my god, it's an absolute cube. And it's going for the 2H.
Must have been jumping, bro. Don't jump.
Imagine if I get a kick or anything, I would have been 3-0'd.
It's very true.
That's it.
Very, very true. 60 meters and the trumpet as well. Quick.
Yeah, I was like, okay, running up to me, he hasn't pressed the button like half screen, is gonna be a grab.
Again with the 6B. First 6B is so good, man.
It is dumb. It's so high. I thought that Testament and Sim had it bad, but Faust is like
really good as well, yeah. This is why. Oh, blocks the burst as well.
Yeah, like he had to burst there, so
yeah,
it's
like,
like,
no other option. Ducks under the Kabari. That's Blue RC so that he can block. He would have been in recovery as well. Tries to go overhead just a little bit too long. Star takes a JF mace to the face.
Nice mace to the face.
I mean, looks like a mace. It's just sort of like
no, it is a mace.
It's just sort of like oblong shaped rather than like
it's
circular.
Like, it's kind of like a flail because it's on a chain.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I didn't realize how close that was. But then again, this is the hypest bracket that we had in like forever. So
if it feels hype, the chances are it is actually hype and also hype.
Oh, we got the throw. Ooh, not happy about that.
Well,
I'm just trying to jump as much as I can.
Yeah.
But yeah, it didn't work out. I still got the again.
For the second time out of 40
tries.
tries. Nice air combo, bro. Nice sauce, I like it.
Yeah, this time I
finally adjusted to that overhead.
Yeah. This time I actually thought that he wasn't gonna do the overhead. But that was if I had the presence of mind, that could have been a full combo from there as well.
Very close, catching you out with claws. 5P. It's like the same animation as Potemkin's 5P, but it's way better.
There are many things similar between Potemkin and Faust. Like that overhead slam is pretty much like sleight head.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the 6B and I panic burst.
Empty burst.
Oh, this is not great. Oh my god.
Didn't get punished, but gets hit by the dirty crossover. It's okay. The combo's got the bar. He's going to spend that cash.
I'm going for the bread and butter.
Coast to coast, almost.
I just need to make sure that he doesn't cross me up, and it does happen.
He didn't cross you up. He hit you with the overhead. The one thing you weren't ready for.
Oh, I had the bar, so I could do that.
Oh, no, Kabari!
So I did want the Kabari there, but I was just so fucking like nervous at that point that I just whiffed it. I fluffed the inputs.
For some reason, this man tried to challenge the Tatami, and he paid the price.
I mean, most of the time you can if it's a long button.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's gotta be a long button because like the first hit of the Tatami comes out quite quick, but it comes out quite close to you.
Yeah.
So you can challenge between first and second, but it's tough. It's tough stuff.
That's why I get the stupid Leo.
I was gonna say, where did that bomb go? It just like hung off to the top of the screen and landed nicely at Faust's feet. Okay, there. Now we get the Kabari. Wall split, no meter.
Yeah, if I had the meter, this would have been
6H conversion. RC's into Tatami. Okay.
That was lucky. That was lucky for me because I didn't expect you to cross that, but he RC'd right into it.
Don't mind if I just RC into it, bro.
Oh.
Overhead.
Yeah,
Sling.
I tried to block that, but I was still in hit animation.
That air back dash, by the way, like I feel like he was trying to bait burst you. I don't know how he got a back dash there, but I feel like that was some like unfortunate stuff. I don't feel like he meant that. I'm not really sure. It really looked like he was trying to burst bait and just like AID'd back. Very unfortunate.
That happens. But that gave me the fourth game.
But yeah, the leverage to go into game 5 for the first game of the night. So slips on the banana pit. I love it whenever that happens. I'm like my favorite thing about Faust is banana. Wow, Leo player loves a banana, right?
Oh, I couldn't take that grab.
Was it
I was like, okay, he's gonna go commando, so might as well just do Yosansen instead of jumping and hitting him and punishing.
The dash cancel certainly threw me off, but yeah, a lot of the fastest thing you can do after dash cancel is grab.
He's been starting a lot of games with kicks, so I was like, I'm gonna 6-3 that shit, and then he just walks back. Classic.
Some respect. No stick.
No, that wasn't enough.
Counter hit. JS. Jason Meteor's gun. Nice. I feel like you were really lucky there, like you were low enough to the ground to land and block it.
No, that gun was just specifically so he couldn't do the scarecrow and cross me up.
Nice.
Because it gives him like that's a guard break.
Ah, yeah.
So he couldn't just do that before the meteor comes in.
Kind of thought you'd get hit by the meteor for it, but just yeah. Simple's punishing the command grab, keeps going for the command grab.
Yeah.
I think that ultimately was Cykamancer's downfall. Like, his mix was great, but a lot of the big counter hit punishes and 50% damages that you've got there came from punishing the command grabs, punishing the whiff command grabs.
Yeah, if he tries to do that in the corner, that's unlikely to happen against him.
Yeah.
But that was like super close. Like I was literally like not one jab, but like one kick away from being 3-0'd. So
for a game where like neither of you are too familiar with the matchup knowledge, that was some intense like gameplay, kind of trying to figure each other out, and then by like game 2, game 3, making those adaptations, blocking the overhead from the scarecrows, jumping the command grabs and stuff like. Kyle's adaptations into just like using the far slash more and just try to play like a bit more of the keep away game.
Yeah,
I'd say he did a really, really good job of not letting you use the parry. I think he was always ready for that, and that's quite possibly why he was command grabbing you. I think he maybe had it like in his head that you were going to be far more parry happy than you were.
Yeah, but that was his downfall because I knew that he was going to do that.
Yeah.
So I just had to like jump and do something instead.
I mean, we all know that you love the parry, but it's got to be timed. Like you're still going to essentially read it out to someone. If you don't think they're going to press a button, then you're not going to parry.
Well, I love the parry, but I also like when the parry actually happens.
Well, yeah.
So it's like that's I need to make sure that I actually catch something with that shit. Otherwise, it's just going to be me going.
That's it. You heard it here. Nothing hurts more than a failed parry.
Yeah, so it's one of those things. Like if it doesn't happen, it's really disappointing. But if it does happen, oh yeah.
I don't know why, but see, like whenever I whiff the Leo parry, I just like do it again all the time. Just like mash the button. Normally, it works out quite well for me.
I mean, it's more like it's something that works in Exalt better because it's like you hold it and it's just like at that point, if you let go, it's gonna be a massive recovery. But as long as you're holding on to it, the opponent might hit it.
Is there a set time, or can you just hold it until you let go?
You can hold it for 100 frames.
Oh right, okay.
So it's like
couple of seconds.
It's almost 2 seconds.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like it's the same with Asuka in Tekken. It's like if you do the parry stance, it's like okay, if I let go, I'm gonna get punished. If I don't let go, there's a chance that the opponent still hit me.
Yeah.
So that was game 1. I think that was in my like at the time when I was in it, it felt like I think the only reason I could come back from the third game is because I was just not looking at the health bars.
Yeah.
I had no pressure in my game plan. I was just like, oh shit, I need to bring this back. I was just like, I'm just gonna play like the way I know how to play. And then it just happened because like he was like literally one hit away from getting this 3-0.
Yeah. Very, very true. A very, very good way to play when you're down on health, and that's something that I do quite a lot as well. Like, if I'm on like a very small amount of health, I try so hard not to get discouraged because the reverse win is like just around the corner because of the high damage in Guilty Gear. Is like you don't need that much to actually like reverse it. You just need like a couple of good openings or a couple of good like confirms.
Yeah,
and that's it. You're back.
Yeah, you get one counter hit, and if you get a counter with a move that
you can combo after.
Yeah, so it's like there are plenty of moves where you can get like a decent counter hit. If I get a counter hit, I know that I can take away 50%.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's not a problem. It's just like I need to make sure that
you don't die. It's the idea of not dying. Yeah, something nice about it. Something nice about coming back from low health. I mean, nobody wants to be in that position, but there's something nice about it.
Yeah, it's just like, you know, like I managed to get that one read that was. It's basically like whatever Reinart does at any given point. Yeah. It's like, oh, okay, if I get one read on you, 60% of your health is gone.
That's it.
Great.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's me through to the second round, but I don't know who I'm fighting yet. So, well. Process of elimination, since Cykamancer chose me, it means that the two gorillas need to face each other.
And once again, Silverback Challenge round 2.
It's always Silverback Challenge at the BG.
Every week is a Silverback week.
It's just not always for the title. So, yeah, let's see how you guys battle this one out.
Yeah, with all that said and done, it's time to monkey.
Oh yeah. Alright, so round 1, game 2 is the Unger Boys, or Unger Bros, is it?
Yeah, well, one or both.
One or both. Okay.
We are both boys and we are both bros.
And both Ungers.
Yeah, I mean, that one goes without saying. Game 1 went to game 5. How are we going to follow it, Johnny? Let's go. He's not here, but I'm talking to him because the Case of Chaos spirit never leaves.
The spirit of Case of Chaos. So the one thing that I would say is the Case of Chaos this time, I don't know if it was him not holding the spoon this week or something else, but he was in a very like balanced state.
Yeah, it felt very fresh kind of going into this match.
Yeah, so I didn't get this like, you know, like low doom feeling from him.
Yeah. Oh, that feeling that we get from Reinart every single week.
And then he fails everyone.
Yeah, it proceeds to beat us. Wow, okay, with the command grab on, wake up. Not sure there's a DP.
Of course, there's always a DP. It's Leo's. That was good.
Coming with a fast RC, didn't know if he was coming high or low. Next, no run through.
God damn.
Honestly thought there was a run through coming there, tried to grab it because it was a little bit late, but he was in the air.
Oh, nice flip. Okay.
Saw that button pressing the way down, goes for run through, nice grab.
Start the DP counter. Through the wall. Oh, okay, and it runs up and blocks, and it actually works this time. Nice. Oh.
Tries to grab him with a command grab of my own after the...
I was wondering how long until he gets that one back. Every time he does the grab and then something command grab, it's usually something that comes back to him when it's the two of you.
Spending all of that cash. Plenty of time to react to the heavy coming in.
Oh.
Thought there was a button, thought there was a DP coming. I think I was meant to be a heavy projectile, there's the light instead. Catch for the 2D, micro dash at the 2K, what's going on?
That was just him going the patience way and just not hitting that area.
Yeah. A lot better those micro dashes. Pressing punch style, can press K as well, there was a burst.
Eventually there's gonna be a DP.
Yeah, that's very true. It's only a matter of time. There it is. No punish, just a little bit too far away to get full slash on that.
Not much cash to be cashed. Not much.
Keeps trying that heavy on wake up, bro. It's slow. You can see it coming from Ohio, but gets the mix anyway.
Is it DP? It is DP.
Oh, it is DP. His DP gets the armor through it and everything. Very nice.
I think when I saw that, I didn't know it was gonna work because I thought the DP starts low.
Yeah, it does not. So he blocked the first hit of the DP with the guard point, and then armor through the second hit of the DP.
Yeah. So it's never a low, so you can just block high.
I can't imagine a DP that hit low.
I don't know.
That is dirty. Bursting down from Case of Chaos. There it is.
Down to the wire and
this is a trade.
Oh, it's you. Okay.
Okay, I wasn't sure myself.
Oh yeah, now that I've seen this, I remember that when this happened, we just didn't know who lost because you could just hear Leo shouting and another Leo just going like, "Yeah, I won," and it's just like, okay, yeah, it doesn't help.
Which one?
It doesn't help. Show us the health bars.
Give me the health bars with the colour of their hair at least, please. Ooh, that DP was a bit ambitious.
Yeah, that was hasty. Oh,
okay, 5D erase. DP's through the projectile, okay. Not sure if we meant it, gets the cross up regardless.
I think the dust was to catch your empty jump.
Aye.
But you didn't empty jump. Oh. Projectile in your face. My worst enemy. Oh, he waits for the parry again.
Thought there was a button on the way down. That is punishable. Nice grab.
That is usually like I sometimes I can grab you from that, but most of the time when I grab you too many times after a cross up, you just dash.
Yeah.
And I just whip the grab.
Well, so like if I get the correct, okay, nice JS there, kind of taking it right. If I get the okay on that and time the meteorite of kicking you, grab will not work, grab should not work, and grab should never work. But in the instances where I'm mistiming it and can't do it, I will just, I'm just going to shimmy away from you instead because it's a lot easier. I can't mess that up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can't mess up a shimmy or a backdash. Where's the block? Where is it?
Oh, there's no split. There we go.
Splat on OTG. Darcy forward, gets the grab.
Oh,
tried to backdash, didn't react to it. Tried to command grab words in the air. Can't do that. It's against the law.
Forest lower marshal.
Finish DP. Wasn't ready for the next. Super's gonna take the round? Yes.
Yeah, that was round one. Take the game.
Was that the game? Oh, it was the game. Sorry, yeah.
That was like when he did the super, I was like, holy shit, that was so necessary because otherwise he would have dropped it.
Clean.
There was nothing he could have pressed that would have kept you in the air.
Yeah.
Oh. I was expecting the defeat. There we go.
There it is.
it's every time there's a jump in, you reach the ground and it's like instant DP. So I really need to be on my toes. And if it's no DP, it's always like us just like watching each other for like 2 seconds. It's just like, okay, someone press the button, please. Oh, that actually hit nice.
Tries to 2D of his own, gets caught by the JS.
Oh, he reacted. That was the hypest shit that you have done. I was just like, holy shit, an air grab like 2 fucking like inches away from the ground.
So I don't know if you noticed, but he did the same thing in game 1 or game 2, and he like came out of the RC and tried to slash me in the air. And after the slash, I saw my window. I saw my grab window right below the ground, and I was like, if he does that again, I'm gonna grab him, and he did. Nice. I saw the window and I went for it. There's these like quick adaptations. I think that was meant to be a regular grab. I'm not really too sure. Just kind of got like up and forward, getting an air grab.
Oh, I think you were both like descending, and that's why it happened.
Yeah.
So he just did the air grab.
Yeah, he didn't press any buttons.
Yeah.
But remember, that's a frame trap. Nice burst bait.
Oh no.
DP alone. Whoever draws first loses.
Yeah. That's the old samurai rule. Oh, I just love it when it's like DP gets punished by DP and then the DP after gets blocked and gets punished by something else.
Yeah. Can't frame trap these Leos.
Oh, he actually he dashed in like in your jab recovery. That is just mental.
That's quite impressive.
Like some of the shit that happened in this game is just like crazy. Oh,
5D.
I mean, surely you can finish this as
well. I practiced this combo enough. Surely, yes.
You don't even need a combo. You just need like 2 hits and then the finisher, and you're good.
Yeah. But at this point, my familiarity with like Char's 5D stuff is just I can just kind of do whatever I want.
Yeah.
I do love it when they're on low enough health that you just press heavy slash twice and that's it. I do appreciate the simplicity of that. Yeah. Oh, big counter hit. Oh, try to burst, just like a little bit out of range. Lots of DP as well, nice.
Oh damn, that is like, wow, so far as the roll. Okay, gets the bonus, can he actually cash it? Oh, you backdash, okay, nice. Oh,
block the DP as well.
there we go. Oh, it's too far.
Didn't catch, but gets the counter at 2S instead. Over on the comeback train, hits the DP. Is that going to be it? No, the drops.
Oh,
FD or die.
And full punish.
No meter, not quite full punish.
Well, full punish as long as you can go.
Oh no, it dropped!
Oh my god.
Into the 5k, that's all that was necessary. I tried so hard.
That was like the rollingest roll back and forth. Oh, nice clash.
It's never over. Waiting for the run through. Don't know what happened to the grab. DP's the parry.
DP's the parry? Parry's the DP? Parry. What? I'm confused there.
He won against the parry with the DP.
Oh, there we go, okay. Nice. Just punch each other in the air.
I think that was JK from Johnny.
Alright. Oh, and going for the Gorkman too many times is gonna be a grab. Yeah, there we go. Oh.
Nice.
Oh!
I kind of thought he was going to grab me after RC.
Yeah.
But it was run through, which is kind of fortunate for me.
So he just wanted to tech, but he ended up grabbing that. Yeah, because he's the only one who does like grab up to red RC because he can time it perfectly.
Which is, it is good, but like, you can only use that so often, you know, like, it's very reactable, you know.
Oh, we get bonked.
Oh, big conversion. Not going to spend the cash. Oh, he's got the cash, that's my cash.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, just jumps out of the grab, jumps away from the grab.
Oh, we can just block them, nice. Oh, blue RC, okay. Catches the jump, but you were no pressing buttons yet. Oh! No grab. That's the dash I was talking about.
There's the cash. Yeah, if you're not sure, just shimmy.
Oh my god, this is also down to like one interaction. Oh!
Get a lot of stray hits, but nothing to quite confirm on.
Oh,
nice,
and he gets
nice
the grab.
throw.
Like, this is what we were talking about when I said that this was the hypest gauntlet. Like, look at the health.
Yeah.
It's always down to like one hit.
That very easily could have been my game. There's a lot of just like stray hits that were connecting, but like no full confirms. So good patience there for Johnny.
Early burst, which means it might come back for the next one. But will come back. There's no question. You're gonna get hit every time.
I do like an early burst.
And then just sits there and blocks. Wall break to block is a true combo.
It's very true. Kind of confidently and calmly taking that. They're just kind of waiting for the DPs and punishing appropriately.
Yeah, that's like if you can smell that a Leo is like in panic, you know that the DP is coming.
Yeah.
With the grab.
Another DP.
And another one. How many DPs can he get away with? Oh,
not that one.
There we go.
That was one too many. I thought I was catching the recovery frames there. You see the burst happen before the RC. That was infuriating.
It is. Oh, catch him. The wall break. Oh yeah, nope. There we go.
Now it is. Deciding not to spend that cash. There it is. Catches the backdash.
Ooh, very nice.
Should have pressed JS. Gets the cross up instead.
Oh, that's such a trap because you literally just like get bread and butter whilst he's in the backdash. Yeah. Oh, okay, trade.
Nice. Not too sure what button I pressed there, but it stopped the back turn pressure. No grabs.
Oh, I think he was gonna grab as well. He just missed it.
Nice.
There we go. Oh, it's a wall break.
No cash.
Okay, you have the meter, so you might bring it. Yeah, there we go.
Love me some.
Oh, he
nice
jump.
With the mirror, that's easy. That's an easy kill. Well played.
Oh my god, this was actually more exciting than the Silverback challenge itself. Like this has way more tech that just like, you know, that like close to the ground air grab, all these like cancels left and right. It was just like, what is happening this week? So this has been like a long time ago, but I'm facing Case of Chaos in the second round.
It has been quite a while since you guys, not since Case Chaos has made it to the second round, because that's happened semi-recently, but since you guys
it's like
actually faced off against each other.
Yeah, we tend to play in the first round.
Yeah.
It's never the second. But yeah, this was like I think this was more exciting than my match against Cykamancer, because there was like so much like crazy, like not necessarily predictions, but like some of the situations that came out from the reads were just like, holy shit.
A lot of good reactions and a lot of good like patience, especially on the side of Case of Chaos. There was so many times like thought he was going to dash up and press a button. It was just like an empty dash into a block, which is absolutely fantastic. Like some really, really good patience, and it heavily rewarded for it as well by the big DP punishes.
Well, that's the thing, he does that all the time, but this time he did it like sparingly enough that you didn't know when he was going to do it. So that was just like so good.
Just gotta guess. You just gotta keep on guessing. It's pretty much the Leo matchup in a nutshell. You just got every 2 seconds. You just gotta guess. That's pretty much it.
I'm just hoping that we can live up to this like bracket like every week, because it's just way too fucking high.
Yeah, it just goes to show that the skill gap is getting even that like more narrow as well, and all these like small changes that we're making are making a difference. So that'll be me down and out, possibly to return in the spoon match, but we'll have to wait and tally up all the matchup data and find out what happens, especially considering the outcome of the next match, which will be our first and second place facing off against each other.
Yeah, so it's gonna be the
The
champion Maku against second place Reinart, and and all their glory, with all the dooming that
all the Potemkin dooming.
It's the classic Reinart, like, oh yeah, if I'm ever gonna get the spoon, it's gonna be this week, guys. Says every week.
Like, the more I look at it, the more I think it's just like a Potemkin hive mind type thing. Because like I was reading recently that a lot of like high level Potemkin mains have finally dropped Potemkin because he's that bad. Like, you're just better playing a different character. It works fine when you're on ladder and like you're trying to have fun and stuff. But see, if you want to like compete at a really, really high level, you're not going to get far with Potemkin. There's just too many gaps in his playstyle for him to like succeed at a proper tournament level.
Okay.
Like, for example, I think was it Frosty Faustings that was relatively recently. I think the highest Potemkin was top 190.
Okay.
So barely top 200, and this is like probably one of the better Potemkin players in the world.
Yeah.
Kind of going to Frosty Faustins, barely able to break top 200, which for a player of top like high caliber is not that good, you know.
Yeah.
It's not very good at all. But aye, the Potemkin hive mind, I think they might just all be in on it now. All the Potemkins are dooming and glooming and switching their mains. or at least at like a really, really high tournament level. But enough of that. Let's get straight into the seeded portion of the bracket.
Yeah, let's see how the Doomer actually performs.
Because that is what really matters when it comes down to it. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, rocking straight into that. I've lost my place here, forgot where we were. It's Maku versus Reinart. Coming straight up, our current champion and our second place from last week. Just reminding myself where we're at, getting caught back up on the right page.
And yeah, the stakes are high because only one of them can actually get to the final. So
very true, and these guys have been playing like back and forth for the last couple of weeks. They've played quite a few games against each other, so the matchup knowledge, not just the matchup knowledge, but like each person's like individual quirks are starting to like shine through and become a known quantity. So the adaptations are like real. Didn't take him long, 5 seconds, Scum Dipper, let's go.
I thought that was going to be the starting move.
He knows better than that.
Well, it did work against me.
It works against me as well. I always backdash it for the start. Catches the backdash. Nice, Mega Fist.
Mega Fist, the enemy of Scumdipper.
Ooh! RC with the DP, that's one surefire way. Catches the whiff with a buster. RC, give her the OK. Think he was going to try a wall bounce with a 6k there.
Go.
Where's the flex?
Punch. He actually attacked the run up and grab, which he knew.
Very nice. That's what I'm saying. Like individual quirks, like Kai's. Maku just loves to run up and grab you.
That's just all Kai's.
Forced to burst again with the run up and grab Kai special. 5k again with the staggered run up and grab for the round.
So Maku just went from like, oh, you attacked my first run up and grab, let me show you how it's done. And then he does it twice in a row.
Take this.
Take this, you filthy casual.
Nice ass. It was though, he dodged the projectile and just landed on his head. It was pretty good. No heat knuckle, where's the conversions?
I guess he just wanted the 5 Ps.
Scumdipper. 5k again with the run up and grab. Stop it, he's had enough. Always catches Scumdipper. Didn't that time. Okay, 5D big punish. Are we going for kill? I don't think we are, no bar.
Oh, I thought it was the wall, brother.
Never works. I think Maku might have thought it was the wall the other two. I don't think Scumdipper beats the wall. I really don't think it does.
I think it might because Scumdipper comes out in 5 frames.
So strong. Yeah, it's got. I know, but like the start is 5 frames, but it still has to like travel. You know, it still has to like travel forward.
Okay. Well, it might trade with the wall.
Then. It's gonna be closer to like I think 7 frames from room start. I don't know. That's like a rough guess, but good. Yeah, start at 5 frames, but it takes like travel time. Ooh! You thought you were Leo. You thought your DP was just a little bit bigger than that, but it wasn't counter hit. Okay, not spending any cash, which is unusual. There it is. Ooh, grabbed him at 6k. Didn't think that was possible.
I mean, it's a sword.
Punch.
It's just like trying to shoot a fly away.
No, please stop buzzing around my head. I don't like it. I'm sure Kai doesn't carry bad diseases like flies. Oh, tries to buster the whip when Maku's in the air. There it is. I think he was just trying to tank that. I think that was a tank. Woman.
Oh, nice back.
It's very rare that we see that from Reinart. Where are the flicks, man? You're getting hit by all these projectiles. The flicks. Oh, nice counter hit. Get much off of it. Full space. RC. Big dash. Tries to burst bait. Reinart classic. Always holding on to the bait. The burst, I should say.
The bait?
Yeah. That's why he's bad at fishing, because he just holds the bait. Oh, no burst bait this time. Maku not falling for it. Not falling for the held burst. And I mean, it like wall stuck him so quick that there was very little time for a burst to be right out there.
Oh, grabbing after foot right, okay.
I mean, food arc is unsafe, but it's not like massively. I think it's like -1 or 2. It's like not ridiculously unsafe.
Okay. And you just press the slow button.
Or maybe it's like 0 or something, I'm not sure. I'm fairly sure it's not unsafe. Dragon pressure, goes for full slash OK.
Oh, so many Garudas, but every single one so far has been FD. So.
Not a buster. Every time I see like purple RC from tanking, I always think it's nice backdash. I always think it's buster.
The classic, oh no, I'm under pressure. Back Mega Fist.
Bear back Mega Fist. Hopefully he'll just walk into it. Oh look, they walked into it. Great, love it. Fantastic. Game 2 going to Reinart.
Was that a 2-piece start from Maku?
Quite possibly.
That's an interesting way to start a round, and it almost worked as well.
I was more focused on the backdash 5D from Reinart. That's what you do against Souls, man. No joke, like backdash 5D kind of works against Souls, because they either come in on you or they press a button and you just like catch the extended turbo.
Yeah.
big legs, even bigger legs. Where's the flicks, man?
There's no flicks today.
No flicks today. I mean, I'm no Potemkin player, but get these flicks. This man is getting away with way too many projectiles. Not sure if either player was ready for the cross up there. Nice tech.
Final attacking. I mean, I'm no Potemkin player, but I know what a parry is.
You do?
So I would flick everything.
Nice.
That would be my Potemkin game plan.
Oh,
nice. Nice bonk.
Is there such thing as a not nice bonk?
I don't know. When it happens to me, it's never nice.
True that.
Oh, nice
Okay.
goal. That was so close.
Just chop him in the top of the head. There it is!
Go. And
Big
he just
scum dipper under it! What are you doing, Mark?
Maybe that's why he didn't want to do it.
Quite possibly. I didn't know that was a thing that Kai could do. Your reactions to that must have to be like really good as well.
Well, you see the flick coming, so you just come with it. Or maybe that was his follow-up anyway, and he just locked out.
We'll never know. It's quite like amazing how far Kai's part circle back slasher kick does for you. The big slash. Yeah. Like if you get hit with that during a combo, you like roll halfway across the edge of the screen. It's really bad. Nice FRC. Burst on deck. There it is. Baits it and catches after. That's unseen. Unheard of.
That rarely happens.
Like we're all there. We're all trying it. We're all ready, but like. Yeah, it's very rare that actually happens.
Oh, he ducks it. But it shouldn't be a problem. I think he pressed the button.
Yeah, it's kind of hit muscle.
Yeah, food arc is not overhead. Even though it looks like it.
Yeah, I'm very glad it's not overhead. I mean, regardless, it's quite slow anyway, so we wouldn't really be like too bad. But another thing in Kai's arsenal, no thank you.
I mean, Kai is quite scary with the standing low anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Like one of the few characters in this game with a standing flying kill, standing low fight. Who's Detective's the only other one. I'm not sure. Please don't.
No, you have Sen as well, but it's not.
Oh,
it's not 5k. I think it's a 4k.
Oh, he's got like a down 4k.
No, like so you do a so you. It's a,
like
it's a back
kick.
I think it's
sorry,
back, but I'm not
it was me that can't read the language of the gods. Meanwhile, Maku taking game 3.
Yep. Although Sen's really slow, but
yeah.
it's part of the mix because you kind of expect it. Well, it can parry bait me really easily.
Yeah.
That was also a successful flexion, by the way.
I completely missed that. Tuned back into him mega fisting into a heavy projectile.
Oh.
Again with the DPs. Man's ready for mega fist.
That is something I need to steal from Maku. That if I can see that I'm whipping something against the Potemkin in the corner, I just need to like RC and do something. Probably your dancer.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, Ren is getting better at hacking the stuff.
Backdash on both sides there.
And as I say it, he eats it. Nice.
Nobody knew who was going to grab there. That was kind of unlucky.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like most scenarios you would just like back Mega Fist over the projectile, but it was a very rare scenario where he just got caught by it. Nice counter hit recovery 5p, I think? Or maybe Reinart pressing more button, I'm not sure. Just let the steering match begin.
That was probably the longest idle period we had, like, on any rollback ever.
It's quite crazy because like when we were watching that at the time, it felt like an eternity, and that's what it probably felt like for the players as well. They're like watching it back, you're like, oh yeah, it was only like 3 seconds or something.
Okay, yeah, because whenever you're playing, you're in bullet time, so
That's
it's like
very true. Yeah, the world slows down for you. Unable to get out of the corner, tried to flick that one. Not too sure.
oh yeah, I think what happened because I remember him like proper being angry about this.
Yeah.
He probably just let go of it too early and he hit the projectile.
Yeah.
And that
Could also
unfortunately
be
lost the game.
could also be something to do with the like angle because it's coming from like up high, so it might have just gone like over the flick hitbox as well, which is quite possible. But either way, Maku getting through there with the first not game 5 of the night so far.
Yeah, this actually puts you and Reinart into the bottom bitch match.
Nice. I do like a good bit of Reinart. I mean, Potemkin matchup.
I don't think you two have been in the bottom bitch match in like a long ass time.
It's been quite a while, yeah, because I mean it's quite rare that Reinart goes into the spoon match.
Yeah, it's even rarer that you go in as well in case a kid doesn't.
That's very true, yeah.
So this is like I said, this is the hypest gauntlet, because even like it doesn't matter which one of you get the spoon.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be the most dignified spoon we had in.
It's
like
different.
ever.
I mean, myself and Reinart, we played together quite a lot, so we know each other quite well, and it's always a really good match. Like whether we meet each other in a tournament bracket or within our own tournament bracket, within our own gauntlets, it's always a joy to behold. And I mean, we've met each other in brackets quite recently at BLF and in our own gauntlets as well, just not in the spoon match. So yeah, I'm quite excited, ready to rock into that.
But before that, we're going to have to resolve the second match of round 2.
Of course.
Which is going to be CoC Chaos and myself to see who actually gets to face Maku in the final.
Curb my excitement and let's get straight into the second match of the semi-finals.
Oh yeah.
Find out our finalists. Oh yeah. The second match of the semi-finals, Weirdling versus CoC Chaos.
To see who faces Maku in the finals.
I mean, you guys play each other semi-regularly. CoC Chaos has had a bit more of a patient outlook on this week's bracket, so...
No, he's really scary this week, so I wasn't going into this like, oh yeah, this is going to be a cakewalk. I did not go there for a second. I was just like, oh shit. CoC Chaos is going for it. And I was okay with him getting to the finals, because if he was champion again, I would have been completely fine with that.
Of course, yeah. Our rarest champion, we love to see it.
Yeah. So
the respectful round start immediately. Both backdash and just start pressing big buttons.
So what I figured against CoC Chaos is that I just need to like keep my distance, because eventually he's going to lose his patience and try to come in.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I'm going to be on the edge of his range just so I can throw out Kabari and he has to block it.
Yeah.
But obviously, if he takes a step forward, then I'm in panic mode, because I need to keep him at that distance.
yeah. He's within the danger range, the danger zone. I constantly say this, like, Kabari is your most useful thing against Leos in general. It's just like, it's such a good button just to like throw it occasionally, and I think Potemkins feel that as well. But CoC Chaos storming over you and taking round 1.
It's funny because the only thing he could have done in that situation that would have stopped my 6k was a 6p, and he did that. And I was like, for fuck's sake, of all the things you could have pressed, you pressed the right thing.
A pure guess.
And there's the fairy, straight into a Tether Temple.
Oh, the confirm as well. Gets the 2k into the time. It doesn't quite finish it, but he managed to convert off of a nice aerial hit as well. Gives CoC Chaos firing straight back. Doesn't catch the BTS, but the parry!
I thought he was going to press that earlier.
And the high burst is what I see that. Like, it's not like he baited you, but he kind of did. Like, he just kind of jumped into range briefly to make you think that you could burst him.
Yeah.
It's quite nice. Well, catches the back dash, doesn't quite have the presence of mind to 2D after that.
Oh my god. Oh my.
The panic.
I couldn't actually remember who won this round, so I was like at the edge of my seat just now.
The panic is real.
Told you the hype was going that we had so.
We don't lie! I swear!
Yeah, I'm like, okay, he's doing the guard point a lot, so I need to figure out how to get over it. But the problem is, if I'm far enough away and I do my 2H, if he lets go, it's gonna counter me.
Correct. The guard point's a funny thing with Leo because it's like better in some matchups than it is in other. Like if you're playing against like Geo or Kai that have very good standing lows, it's very bad. But against people like Bike and stuff that have quite slow standing lows, it can be really good. So kind of matchup dependent. Nice grab there.
I just ate the second hit of the super because I went to parry the first one, but it was I blocked it because I was blocking before it happened.
Yeah.
So the second one I just completely ate. Like this match was already like this was a wake up call. Like okay, I need to make sure to get those stupid guard points because if he's doing them and I'm eating them, I'm going to lose.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, okay, how do I get around that?
Like, as I said, like Viking doesn't really have too many tools to get around that. Your best case is like your 2K and stuff at close range. Like your down heavy is not really gonna cut it. It's too straight.
Oh, I need to remember that in the corner I don't want to do the tether combo after parry.
You're always kind of catching like after the first section of the tether combo, you catch like 2K tatami, and the second hit tatami like knocks him over.
No, that's fine. That's part of the combo. Yeah,
okay. That's intentional.
No, that's the optimal way of doing it.
Okay,
the parry scales it so much that that's the highest damaging combo I can get.
Off of a parry, right? Okay,
Yeah.
very specifically.
So it's parry, red RC, then tether, and then doing the whole combo.
Yeah.
Because if I did it on the counter, this would be like twice as long.
Yeah. The second tatami would actually like bounce a lot.
Yeah. Oh, I can do like that was meant to be a micro dash, but I clearly just walked forward a bit, and I was like, okay, that didn't work, so I can get a far slash, and that's it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, this could have been a proper BMD.
Nice punish on the Uzansi there from Case of Chaos.
This was the one time I could actually get in on the guard point because they didn't let go on time.
There's the full conversion and the super.
I thought I was being smart here by pressing the cannon, so I would create distance, and then he just supers in my face.
As you know about the cannon, you are active until you touch the ground.
Yep.
Oh, nice. Just challenging him with 2K, I like that. Like the aggression. And yeah, the one unreactable button that Leo has, 214S, we love it. Oh, sorry, take this place.
I got the counter, but I didn't actually get the tether combo from it, which annoyed me because I really should have.
It was nice kind of close slash though, like your scale was good on that, and an air grab just to keep him back in the corner, keep him pinned down, tries to parry the goal burst, that's not possible my friend. Nice.
Yeah, that was nothing. I should have done like regular Kabari because it would have scored.
Yeah.
But it's just muscle memory that I just do the tatami straight after.
But yeah, you see the start of the grab there, he was just a little bit
I was like, he's coming towards me, I just need to press punch. Because even if he whiffs, even if he mistimes the meaty, that's gonna hit him.
Yeah. And again with the air grabs, taking game 2, Beyblade this man in midair.
Yeah, I'm trying to like, one of the things I've been focusing on recently is just like expecting the opponent to jump and just like follow an air grab.
Yeah.
And that throws them off so much that usually lets me roll them up.
Having the skill to just kind of jump in air grab is very useful.
I don't have that yet, I can only do it from a dash.
I'm not gonna lie, because like this game is like the first game I played that had proper air grabs in it. I was kind of fascinated when I first found out about it. Yeah. So I spent a long time in the training range just like setting the opponent to jump and like reacting to the jump just with an air grab. So this is really fun to do. I just had hundreds of fun doing it.
Oh. Yeah, usually when you give me enough time and then you do a purple RC, I'm gonna be able to parry what you're doing after.
Yeah.
Especially since I'm in slow
down,
down, so it's like
gonna last more than 6 frames.
And also, yeah, it's like your move is coming out, but it doesn't matter if it's a slower move; it's still gonna get caught.
Jump there from Case of Chaos is certainly gonna be blocked, and the headbutt.
Yeah, as soon as I saw it was an empty jump, I was like, okay, this is not gonna hit.
Yep. There's a like really small percentage chance that he pressed the button, but that high into the jump arc is very unlikely. Oh, tries to land the 2K.
Did not have the meter to do anything. So. Again, that should have been a Kavari, but again, muscle memory.
Put yourself in the corner there. Oh, hits the really janky hitbox.
That headbutt is just dumb.
It's like Bardock in Dragon Ball Fighters. He's got like this two-handed hammer punch that pulls you out like halfway through midair. It's insane. It's exactly the same as Leo's headbutt. Yeah. Love that. Love to see it.
Oh, in my face for a 6 feet. Nice. taking the grab.
Very nice, like, to convert off of that, kind of hit 6B into 2KTD, just like take his Oki from that, that was really good.
That was my way out of the corner and then just puts me back to the board.
DB's through the tatami as well, which is harder than it looks. You thought he was going to press a button.
You don't do that against me. Like it's very rare that it happens. The only time you can do that is if I wake up parries.
I was going to say, like, it's got to be a hard read on the parry on this one. You specifically. No, I mean, other Bikons are more likely to be in the air because JS is good, but on wake up a lot of Bikons don't jump. I'm not, like, you're the one that jumps the most.
I see the jump or parry, no other option.
Yeah. Yeah, I was speaking to Mark about that recently, and actually, like, you never hold down back on your wake up.
No.
Never.
No. If I were to do that, I would just fucking parry. So down back is no wake up option for me.
God damn.
Oh,
nice. Had plenty of time, like through the blue RC slowdown, I had loads of time to just like react and casually saunter up, drink half of a tea, like write audacious in the dictionary, and then grab you.
Yep. Well, that puts him on the what do you call it? On the board.
Yes, on the board. Yes.
I just pulled a 4 in.
Oh.
That tends to happen more and more, and it's good because it's a counter every time I hit the guard point.
Yeah.
Because it's still like an active thing.
Yeah. Ooh, just kind of shimmies away from it. Going for the super as well. That looks like it's going to be a kill with Rollback. It certainly is.
Nice tether combo, Leo.
Nice. Yeah, I love it. I mean, I've not really sat and worked on like optimal tether combos, but why do that when you can just press slash heavy slash
literally
4 times?
most optimal is yeah.
It probably is. Like, I don't know. I've not tested out different things, but like, that's pretty much as simple as it gets. You can't really mess that up. Again with the tatami, again like DP in the tatami. I think that's like really impressive.
Oh no. I thought he was gonna run through, but he didn't. Oh, okay, that was enough for me to get him.
Back to the mooch.
Yeah, at this point I'm just like, okay, I really don't want to die here. So I'm just trying to poke as much as I can just so I can get like a straight counter hit and come back like
See
that.
it happen, and the DP gives you the opportunity you were looking for. That is
And I was
bar,
just like, I don't
really
care, I'm spending all that bar, even if it's
it.
kills to fuck, I'm going to kill you now.
No, but like that or a super, you know what I mean? Like, take your pick.
Yeah.
But you had the cash there, there's no sense in not spending it.
But that was a presumptuous parry.
Nice. Getting with all these grabs today, I don't know, are you just like expecting the run through quite a lot? Is that what's going on?
Well, it's either that or Case likes to just come up and grab.
He does, yeah. He's been leaning more towards tech throws recently, and he's getting around it by just like running up and blocking as well, which is nice.
Oh.
Can't you get out of the Kamari?
The one thing I noticed online is that people always expect me to follow up the Kabari,
Yeah.
so they just go like every fucking time I throw the Kabari and don't follow it up, the opponent just goes, "Huh?"
I am
Whiff.
I am the exact opposite. Whenever I play Bikons online, because I play you so much, I expect them not to follow it up, and I get caught out pressing buttons. I'm like, oh yeah, they're not going to follow up, so I can like press a button here. No, I'm going to get hit by the follow up. So I'm just like, okay, small adjustment, DP time. That's probably why you don't use the follow up against like Leo and Kai and stuff. Just like DP out of it.
I like to mix it up because
Yeah,
if I follow up all the time, it's gonna get punished because it's really punishable.
It's exactly the same with Leo's run through. Like it's pretty easy to just like grab it. So you got to mix it up.
Sometimes I have the smell that it's like you're not gonna do anything, so I'm just like, okay, now I'm gonna follow it up. And every time I do that, it's like counter, and then I get full on fucking combo from it.
Oh, yeah, you got smell with reads.
That
You see a mid JS.
right there, if I don't do the gun, I fall into projectile. So I was just like,
Oh,
I
yeah,
need
that's
to
it.
extend my stay by pressing the gun, and it actually worked.
With JD work? JD probably.
No, because that would just like
Pull you
propel
back
me
a
back
little bit.
and I would fall back into the projectile. I've done that numerous times against you, and every fucking time I just lose because of that.
Leo's projectile is very good. Oh, it catches with a super, but it doesn't take you with it.
Very unfortunate.
But it takes him far enough away so I cannot punish it.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh no.
no. That was me trying to use Ansen, but I didn't TK.
Tried to overhead on the wake up, didn't quite catch it. Goes for the cross up. Don't know why he dashed again. He dashed into the 2S.
And the reason this is annoying is because the tether literally broke as I did my super, so it didn't pull back, and I was like, oh my god, why?
Oh, that was blocked. Just getting chipped out there.
Nice.
How very unfortunate, but very, very well fought from CoC once again. Like every game 5 tonight, it could have gone either way. And in the case of Maku and Reinart, it certainly could have gone either way. That could have very easily been a game 5 or a 3-2 to Reinart.
Yeah, it wasn't that far. Well, this means that for the first time in ages, I'm actually in the finals, which is nice.
Hey, good job.
This is what happens when I'm not working for a week and I have all the time in the world to just play this game. Apart from like editing an entire event, but yeah. Apart from that, I had like a lot of time on my hands just to put into the game.
Nice.
Which is nice. So, yeah, but there's also one thing that we need to know before we get to the finals, and that is whether it's you or Reinart holding the spoon.
Yeah, that's very, very true. We still have to decide. As I do like to say almost every week, before we decide the best of us, let's decide the worst of us. And
the worst this week is like significantly less bad than it usually is.
Oh yeah.
Because all of these matches are just like so close.
Yeah.
That literally any one of us, well, apart from Maku, because he actually got like, He's the only one who didn't get game 5.
Yeah, Maku, you suck.
So he's the only one who's a bit more undisputed whether or not he deserves the spoon or not. But everybody else could have easily gotten it.
Very, very true. And yes, without further ado, let's move into the spoon match. Let's go.
Oh yeah. So what is stronger? Is it the banana or the glue?
I mean, it's got to be the banana, but that is some high grade quality adhesive that Reinart's been huffing or drinking.
I don't know, bananas have like more nutritional value than glue, but then again glue tends to stick things together unlike bananas.
I must test this. I must try and stick something together with a banana. New glue potassium.
Nice.
Let's go. We'll see who the true glue eater is when bananas become glue.
Oh, it's contact,
right.
You're dead.
Oh no! It's already over! I'm already lost!
You're doomed.
Oh my no.
Shinderu.
Oh no.
Oh, nice technical
grabs.
Just, he's dooming. All you need to do is like get the mental stack going.
Just need to tell him that Potemkin's bad, and then he'll be like, yo, I can't win, Potemkin's bad.
You will never amount to anything. You will always be second to bad noodles.
Nice parry the ass.
Nice. That is something that I think I've only done it like once in my life.
Yeah.
It's so difficult.
I mean, I find it really easy to parry things that are like active hitboxes until you hit the ground, like back as JH.
Oh yeah, yeah, like that's not a problem. My problem is that when the opponent is like high up in the air and you cannot see yourself.
Ah, right, okay. Yeah.
Because then I don't have the proximity.
Yeah.
So I really just need to guess.
Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, I do get it. It's just something. It's still something I think about quite easily.
Yeah.
Try to mix them up. Try to keep them fresh. Do things that I don't normally do. Tried to go for it again. I don't know why I tried to do the dash cancel again and getting predictable already. JH beats the JS.
I thought that was Buster there. I was like, oh no, you're crouching. He's crouching. This is gonna be Buster. Nope.
Oh. Nice, Kate Knuckles just pulls me back in. No backdash! Yeah. Where's the backdash?
Or the DP. Oh no,
the DP doesn't work.
Yeah.
It doesn't work. Or, I mean, maybe it was a DP, but normally if it is a DP, you like see the star.
Yeah, you can see the first frame.
Yeah. Nice. And the Buster again, just letting it happen, just letting him grab me like
God
that.
damn it! How many times are you going to eat this? Come on.
Too many apparently.
I know it was contact, but you still can't put up a fight.
I mean, I tried, but contact.
I thought you walked into this with a fortune cookie saying that this is your lucky day.
I did, yeah, I did. I got a fortune cookie earlier in the week that said that Monday is my lucky day. Now, I would like to remind you that is a fortune for the year of the rabbit. So not only is this Monday my lucky day, but every Monday of the year is my lucky day. It was a year of the rabbit type deal.
I see.
Oh, okay, just stagger that pressure and quite hit with Blitz line.
Just stagger the pressure.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Not too sure what happened with the hammer. The hammer fist closed the
I think it came out before you stood up.
Yeah. I think I thought I could punish that. Apparently not. Okay, go for Blitz line. The cross. I'm getting with the 3Ks.
Oh, there's like the freaking mess.
It was the back turn, the BTK. BTK further. Oh, let's go manage to catch him with 2H as well. Thought he was just maybe like a little bit too low to the ground.
Oh, there we go.
I'll try something. There's the back dash.
No bust up for you.
1 round too late.
Oh no.
Jump straight into the heavy.
God damn it.
Straight into it.
I think you said at this point that you were expecting the wall,
Yeah.
and he did having the bust in.
I should know at this point there's not going to be the wall. Oh, if that 2H connected, that could have been a loss of life. And death. Oh, gets the hammerfall fist close again.
Oh!
Double KO! Which of course means that Reinart loses a round, and I get no penalty.
Nice.
Let's do it, let's go. And instead I just walk into 6K. Nice.
Can't remember the last time we had a double KO on a rollback.
It's certainly happened before, but it's been
Oh no,
a
it
long
did, but
time.
it's just like, it hasn't happened in ages. Run up and do the pressure.
Yep.
Don't leave him enough time to do the buster dance.
Staggering absolutely everything. Trying to tempt Reinart to press a button. You saw the leg! You saw the stanky leg come out before I get hit by it. Just misjudged the distance there, my depth perception being affected by all the mega fists and glue that I can smell. Oh, nice second hit of the JS being a bro. Empty Blurcy forward into nothing.
I thought he was gonna heat my full user.
I mean, I thought something was coming. I think that's why I blew RC'd. It's like, I don't know what to do. Let's just like observe. The adaptions.
Woman!
From both sides as well. Oh.
Oh my god, that was so close.
Cancel special cancel like always catches me off guard.
It's not looking good for you.
It is not. I'm 2 games down already. To be fair, game 2 was a lot better for myself. Like adaptions, not getting hit by too many busters. Like
and also double KO.
Actually put up a fight, yeah. Oh, the audacious buster at round start. The audacious buster, the audacious DP at round start, I should say.
Just love the run up and kick.
Just keep it going. Keep the stagger pressure going. Like try something Potemkin. Try and press a 6-frame punch. Like do it.
Also, talking about standing lows, that is a standing low.
That's true. It's BT though, so it's like I don't care. It's different.
Yeah.
Different. It's not standing. It's back turn. So.
Yeah, but you're not crouching.
No, that's true. You can't crouch and back turn.
Oh no, that was
DP. Yeah, that was definitely DP. Just made the wrong choice, and I'm gonna pay with like roughly 40% of my life.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Kind of hit when he lands. Not sure what buttons were being pressed there. Trying to catch him out. Press more buttons, please. That was a whiffed throw. Let's go.
It was just far enough away for you to get full conversion.
Hit him with the check.
Ah, yes, the respectful round start.
Like coming in with the disrespectful 2D of the DP, and then all the projectiles in the corner. Let's go.
you just well, basically what you're doing is that you're making the respect as neutral as possible.
Gotta balance out. Did something really respectful. Backdash. Oh, backdash the close slash as well.
What?
The Cara Buster!
Oh my god. I thought you jumped there.
I thought it was out of range, to be perfectly honest. In my mind, I couldn't be busted. But I was
Oh,
wrong.
that's where the car comes in. Just a quick counter hit. There we go.
Okay, forcing Reinart into the corner. Megafist keeping it at bay, trying to 6p, thought I was coming in.
Oh my counter.
Not yet.
Oh no, that was unfortunate.
Very. Okay, got the okay, coming for close slash. Presses the button after close slash. Not too sure what.
Oh, that jump was good to avoid the absolute certain grab that was coming with.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that was lucky.
No time for you to flick. Catches the back dash. Keep him in the corner with the projectile. Press the big buttons. I have big normals too.
Oh!
No grab after the heavy not run through.
Oh my god, that was the opening you needed. God damn
I
it.
did anything. I had the cash. I just needed one hit.
You were like, because this is Potemkin, you were one jab away from dying.
Keeping myself in the game.
Nice.
Not dead yet.
It's usually the spoon matches are the ones that are like super hyped because they tend to go to like game 5.
Yeah, because you know nobody wants the spoon.
Yeah. Well, this is you trying to bring it back from an almost trio.
Yeah. Oh, nice flick. Good block. Jackal won't down in 2D, in 2K. Loving these projectiles today. Seems to be like working a bit better for me this week than it has done in the past.
I think what you have done is that you have seen that he was not flicking Maku all that much, so you were just like, oh yeah, this is my time.
Yeah.
He's doing
Somehow
it.
manages to block the gold burst and still get hit. Not sure what happened there.
I don't think he expected that
Yeah.
to actually work. Oh, nice.
Just waiting for it to land, like dashing around at his feet, like, yo, where are you gonna land? Grabs me out of the 2K mix, what? What is this?
That was a quick teabag because he had the time for that.
I'm sure, much like when I fought against Queso, I'm sure that was not intentional.
Yeah, I think that was either a heavenly buster and he just decided not to go for it.
Yeah. Yeah, you see that from Reinart quite a lot, like he'll do the little quarter circle and then like kind of take a split second decision whether to press the button or not. Which is quite genius, and I myself couldn't really do something like that.
I do that all the time.
Where's the dash and close slash? Okay, we'll get the JS instead. Spend the cash. One hit wall break.
That's good, you get the point.
I was going to say, give me that positive bonus. I tried to be audacious
Oh my god.
at round start. You see me walk back a little, I have a feeling I just
yeah.
like messed it up there. Blur, see, not even enough time to grab him at a hammerful. What is this? It's more safe than I thought it was.
I think you blew our scene when he was at the end of the recovery.
Yeah. All this man's has to do is hold back.
That's you evening it out. Nice.
Okay, still in it. Got a chance. One more game. That's all we gotta do.
Another game 5.
Who would have thunk it? The
Respectful
backdash,
backdash. It's like don't give me the spoon start.
It's one of those things like Reinart doesn't want to press a button because almost all of Leo's round start options will win. And I don't want to press a button because I know he's going to backdash. So I backdash. I should probably just dash forward.
I was gonna say
dash
you could just do like 2D or something.
Yeah. 2D whips backdash. I have to like if I dash in 2D, yeah, sure, it's going to hit again.
Oh.
It's the dash that gives you all the crazy momentum. Okay. Try to like cross him up the corner, try to get some sauce going.
The distance that Mega Fist can hit from is just dumb.
Again, these multiple DKs, like I'm getting so good mileage out of that.
Oh, is the wall brother?
You see the start frame
yeah.
of a dash in RC.
Yep. That was just not fast enough for you to to get him for a grab.
I was gonna say I think I was indeed trying to get in and grab him. Yeah. Should be pressing 5k there, but I managed to convert regardless.
He knew that if he doesn't burst that, you're gonna just break the wall.
Correct. It's gonna be a good chunk of damage as well. Yeah. Not ready for the run through or the second one. Keep him mixed, but he grabs me out of the pillar. I mean, that's the objective here. You want to keep him in constant mixed state. Tries to take throw me, but it doesn't work.
I think he might have been still hit him.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it was like a little bit too early.
Okay, he has the meter, so this is gonna be
heavenly.
I wasn't sure what it was gonna be, if it's more heavenly or just like any like RC.
I don't know why I was so like fixated, hyper fixated on the wall nice burst bait. We spoke about it at the time. That was a lose-lose situation for good old Senpuu. It was either don't burst to get hit and die, or burst and die. So those were my options.
This is still the most dignified way to get the spoon, because you basically got 4-6.
Yeah, it was a great game as well. Like it could have gone either way. It was unfortunate that it came down to a lose-lose situation at the end, but it was a fantastic game. Those heavenlies, man. I'll say it last week and I'll say it again. Like I keep losing at heavenly.
I mean, me too, because I'm basically like I never touched the ground.
Yeah. Well, what's that? You try to throw a mace at me in midair? Nah, I'm just gonna heavenly you.
Yeah.
JS this.
Well, the one reason I think I have a chance this week is because I never had to face Reinart.
Yeah, that's true. It's Reinart that normally puts you out of the bracket as well. Yeah, that's very true.
That tends to be the case.
I mean, Mac has said on previous occasions that his biking matchup's not that strong, but I mean, that was a number of weeks ago, and you guys have come up against each other in bracket a couple of times.
Yeah. No, I have a better game plan now, because like previously I've been like constantly like beaten by his jump slash.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I just don't jump in on him.
Yeah.
So all I need is like wait for him to like shoot a projectile and be in the actual animation, and then I can go in. But if he's just in neutral, no fucking way.
Yeah, just got to restructure your game plan very slightly for, well, not just different matchups, but also the Maku matchup as well. Like, not a lot of Kai's spend time in the air, but it's also good to know that Kai's JS is very, very good.
Yeah.
So bit of both sides. Bit of Maku just kind of coming in with the JS, and a bit of Kai's JS just being really good. Yeah.
So there's nothing left but me and Maku battling it out for the belt.
Nothing left to talk about except the finals, baby.
Oh yeah. Coming down to the last game. That sounded a bit sudden.
I did a little bit, yeah. Will this also go to game 5?
Better not hold back.
Better not hold back.
I mean, the only game that wasn't a game 5 so far was against, it was Maku against Reinart. So if this is not going to be a game 5, then it kind of makes sense. But I'm going to do my best to,
take it to game 5.
Take it, if,
at least take it to game 5.
At the very first.
If not dethrone him.
Yeah.
But yeah, as stated previously, if Maku wins here, he will be our second tri/champion. Yeah.
And that pressure on my shoulder when I knew that I was the one who had to stop him, I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, okay, let's go.
He's got to be stopped. You're the man. Counter hit JS. Fails to confirm. No bars convert the scum dipper. Nice.
I smelled the jump in. He likes to run up and grab in the corner as well.
He does.
None of you have learned that running up and grabbing me in the corner never fucking works.
It does not work. I mean, only if it's a parry.
Yeah. But if I can see you running up to me, I know it's a grab.
Yeah. Oh, just waits for the parry there. Gets the 2H confirmed with every projectile has massive damage. I think that's like counter hit 2H is some of the highest damage that Pride can get. Probably not the highest, but it's like pretty close.
Good enough. Oh, starts with the scum liquid. Yeah, I wasn't quite sure what he was going for there, so I was just like, okay, I'm gonna just block.
Nice.
Get TP. That was completely accidental, but it was cool as shit.
Yeah, just casually roll under the projectile. Oh, nice air dash into.
Yeah, that's my opportunity to break the wall.
That's
That's sick.
nice 5D. Get off from the damage.
Oh, and I get food drag.
It's surprisingly good at air.
It's ridiculously good. Like, there's no button I can press in the air that beats that.
Yeah. Awesome.
That over there, by the way, what happened right here is a complete accident because I was going for Yodansen,
Yes.
but I landed.
Ah, yeah.
So the super came out.
Yeah.
And it's much better because he was already pressing buttons.
He was. You see the chop coming out the couch before he was answered. So he was answered tension genocide as well. My brain is melting. Too much like really good kill gear.
He's pressing the jump slash, but I'm not dashing in. I'm like, nope.
Yeah,
this is not happening.
he's trying to bait it. He's like, yeah, I know you want to jump in. I know you do. I know you want to like jump to JS or JH. Yeah, you're making really good use of JH this match.
And just the jump back into family, just in case he wants to come in.
Very unlucky.
I'm waiting for the burst.
Yeah.
Nope, not happening.
No burst.
I should have just gone for it.
Yeah.
But then he probably would have bursted. Nope, not ducking. Oh, that was stupid. I was hoping he would follow under pressure, but he just crouch blocked, and I'm like, oh, okay. Guess I'll die.
Casual FD. And Maku taking game 1.
Yep.
Okay, there's just what there. The run up and grab. Like, I love the commitment. Like, even though you're still you're like in the air by miles, he still goes for the grab. You still see him whip it on the ground.
Like, this is what I came here for. I'm gonna press that.
It's gonna happen. They spend cash. Gets a little wall bounce as well. Didn't know Kai had that in his arsenal.
Yeah, I'm like when I expect the scum dipper, I just need to go for your dancing because it works.
Yeah.
Unless it's like very specifically timed, because there's only one type of situation where I lose.
I can't see his remaining health. DP.
Oh.
No catch.
I'm just trying to do anything.
And
but,
with the meter there, that's a done deal. Surviving on the smallest amount of HP, barely safe.
Stopping the projectile with the family.
He doesn't use projectile?
Well, the light one, I think.
Ah, that's it. Yeah.
Oh, the successful scum dipper.
Is it like making most use of the scum dipper against yourself?
Oh, that was a trade with the scum dipper, nice.
Well,
Oh, I didn't delay enough.
The aggression from both sides is like kind of classic. Oh, he caught with the K, but didn't convert.
Oh, I was hoping you would unroll this.
He did. Surprisingly enough, he decided to block and then press a button.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, I just remembered. So when he did this, he was like, "I tried to DP that."
Yes, because you can from Tenshi Jin, you can like DP in the flash.
Yeah.
And it comes out like right after the flash.
Yeah.
But it's like really hard to do.
Yeah, it's difficult time.
Yeah.
I'm getting the juggles.
Oh, he tried to DP it as well. He's just a little bit closer that DP would have hit. Regardless, still manages to confirm. Gundicker gets a wall stick. Oh, nice.
That was, yeah.
Too many times now he's used the scum dipper. I think he was just kind of like getting a bit used to it. Just going, okay, I need to adapt all these 5-frame like traveling moves.
Well, I was just like I was trying to do Yodansen to catch the scum dipper, but he was too far away. But then as it was coming down behind me, it was good enough because he crossed me up in the meantime.
Nice reaction to just like get the ball JS and then kind of air dash in after it as well. Again with the air grabs.
Smelling the grab. It's funny how Maku was the one who started doing the air grabs in the BGF, and now we don't really see him do that all that much.
Yeah, but we all use them quite a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, baits the burst.
And RC. Oh,
Gets a cross up.
I don't think that was on purpose.
It certainly didn't look like it.
Yeah, grab again.
Again with the air grab. It looked like he was kind of falling, and then he jumped back up into the air grab. No grabs, but 5p instead.
Trying to make sure that as much of the screen is covered in my hitboxes as I can possibly do.
Yeah.
So he really needs to pick his battle. That was me expecting the grab, but he didn't do it. So I just ended up, he was answering to his crouch block, which is also pretty good.
Oh, the classic IBMB.
Okay, I have full meter, can I use anything?
Not an air grab. I thought you were going to grab him.
That was my initial idea, but I was like, oh, it doesn't look like he's just gonna block it, so... There's more damage in me doing an air combo than an air grab. Because Viking gets nothing from the air grab, it just looks cool.
Yeah.
I get hit by that because I tried to jump. Oh no, I parried, but why?
I kind of thought his food arc was going to like hit me to wake up, but it didn't. That probably confused you just as much as it did me. Tries to bait, but he timed it just a little bit too late there.
Yeah, when I feel that the food arc is coming, 6k is like one of the best things I can do.
So ready for these parries as well. He just kind of like sits in front of you, sees the parry, and then instantly 2Hs.
Yeah, that was me. I think this was the point where I realized that I cannot just roll parry. I really need to like make sure there's something that he cannot like escape anymore. Like food drug that comes to me like really slowly or something.
You gotta wait until he like commits to something quite nice.
Yeah. So I think at this point you will see me not parrying all that much.
The adaptions.
Yeah, that was...
Oh, very nice.
I was like, okay, that is the exact distance where I can do it without Senpuu.
Doesn't stick as well.
That was me expecting a low kick, but it didn't come.
The audacity.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Gets the optimal that goes straight into the super. I think you maybe could have a couple more hits there before you... Maybe just like afraid of dropping it, so he decided not to go for it, which is quite fair.
Pops in for the grab, but I...
Yeah, you were like halfway across the screen backdashing. Oh, Kabari.
That's not what I wanted to do. I was gonna do your dance, but again, TK just didn't happen.
Yeah.
Okay, Scumlipper is faster than your dance.
So good at just like catching the gap with Scumlipper, yeah.
It's my favorite wall splat combo. Oh. I don't even know if that's optimal, it's just something that I discovered myself without seeing any fucking tutorials, and I just do it every single time.
It's certainly another conversion.
Oh, yeah. As soon as he done that, I was like, oh shit. I was gonna go for the gun, but the gun is not fast enough to get that.
No, it is not.
Oh, the JS. Oh, there we go. A successful fire parry.
Again with the JS. No meter to convert the Scumlipper. You can't parry up
I don't actually know why I even attempted that. I think I just expected to work or something.
Yeah, or like Scumlipper or something.
Yeah. Okay, full BMB. Is that wall flat? No, it's not too far.
Yeah, just slightly too far. I guess the tether in the screen. Nice.
I was like, at that point I knew that was gonna be Scumlipper. I was like, oh shit, Scumlipper's coming, parry quickly. It did work.
And once again, as following the trend so far, we're going to game 5.
Game 5. Hyper's gauntlet so far.
Yeah, there's certainly a lot of tech and a lot of just like trying out some different moves, learning and adapting to each other's kind of playstyle and stuff as well. Oh, blocks the Kabari follow up, okay. No grabs, no punches.
Every time I do that, I know that the Kabari is gonna whiff, but the follow up just like puts me right on top of the opponent, so it's worth doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, the second hit of the Scumlipper gets me, goddammit. Goes to the low because I'm blocking high, makes sense.
Classic.
Stupid fighting game players under redemption. There we go. That was, oh my god, that's a double plus.
Just mix them up, keep them guessing.
That was going to be me doing a Yosansen and then cancelling it, but it didn't happen, and then I crossed up.
Tried to Roman cancel it out of fear.
and then when I crossed up, I wanted to do Yosansen again, but I landed, so it ended up a super. So it was just like the biggest fuck up I've done in this entire bracket.
I mean, Maku's just kind of like standing there, like,
It's like, what are you doing?
What are you doing? And then just like calmly close slashes you for the game, or for the round, I should say.
Oh, okay.
Trades, so they're not wasting any time at all, just convert trades to damage.
Oh, so the king is for me.
Burst on deck, but Maku doesn't care.
Okay, I need one straight counter hit, but he also has burst, so.
Ooh, it's not a counter hit, but it is big.
I was like, okay, no burst if I super, so it should be alright. And then RC.
And RC again. Where's the burst?
I don't know why he didn't burst.
Where's the burst?
Oh no!
There's one
That's
burst.
my burst. Oh, it's... God damn it. Oh, it's so close to death. And there we go.
Like, I had one opportunity to use his burst there in the end, and once it was gone,
I think he was saving it for the last round. But although he could have won the game.
Oh, and there it is. Coming out early in this last round. Nice.
That was me following up the Kabari, which is a rare thing.
Very rare. Very hard to grab you out of it as well. Yeah. You can only do it when you're like that close.
No scum defense.
No DP! Straight in the JF.
Do not try to grab me in the corner. God damn it. There's one tech against me that without fail works, is that you don't grab me in the corner.
But you can grab you mid-screen just fine.
That is fine, yeah.
And again with the grabbing you in the corner!
You can grab me anywhere, but
that is going to be a kill! And we have our new BGF World Champion!
It's me.
Weirdling!
Oh yeah. Well, I managed to stop the tri-slash.
Yeah, you certainly deserved it. You worked really hard for that, and the actions were there. Maku's normal game plan of run up and grab was not working and not effective, and give him his due, he stuck to it to the very end.
I mean, the only time it doesn't work on me is if I'm in the corner.
Yeah.
If I'm mid-screen, you can run up and grab. It's gonna happen.
Good to know. And there we have our standings for the week. Bike and mid Yosansen, just like celebratory Yosansen.
Yeah. I rarely see myself on the top, so I was like, let's use a position that I never use.
I like Faust to the bottom, just like writhing in his own despair.
It's like, why?
Why me? I'm a doctor.
Yeah, this has been like a different gauntlet, because you don't really see like both CoC and me in the top 3.
Very true, yeah.
So that's usually rare. Like one of us might make it, but never the two of us.
From the barrel to top 3.
I know. So yeah, like, well, to us this was definitely the hypest one of the rollbacks that we have done so far. But you know, like if you're in the audience and you thought it was shit, then you know you're just wrong.
You could. I was gonna be all nice, like, you know, you can tell us if we're being wrong. You know, it's okay. We'll take your feedback, but no, you're just wrong.
I mean, no bracket. Well, ever since we do the bracket, which is not that long, but like we never had this many game 5s.
Yeah.
It was always like at least a couple of games with absolute rolls.
Yeah.
But in this one, like there wasn't even a single 3-0 in the entire bracket.
I was gonna even the games that were 2s. I think there was 2 of them in the whole bracket. You know, there was not very many 2s. Like they were all game 3s, like round 3s, game 5s. Like so many almost reverse 3. Like I almost reversed 3-0 Reinart. There's so many like almost dying to full on comebacks. Like I almost took out CoC Chaos after he put me to like 1 HP, and I'm sure there's many more examples that I can't think of because I wasn't in them.
Yeah, like the very first game, like I almost got 3-0'd by Cykamancer, and then it turned into a
exactly. He
game.
actually just reversed 3-0'd him.
Yeah. So yeah, this was like one of those once in a year, maybe not once in a lifetime. That might be a bit too like over exaggerating.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of does come down to like luck and stuff. Like whatever happens. But I honestly just think it's like the skill gap getting a little bit closer, and I think that the gauntlets or the brackets going forward are going to be a lot more close.
I think what also helped is the day before this we had like a Strife tournament as well.
The BLF Strife tournament. Yeah.
So that probably put us to the test that we needed to do our absolute best. The absolute best.
The absolute base. Nice. That's true. I mean, we came across each other in bracket on Sunday as well. Yeah. Both me and you and myself and Maku as well. So I was raring to fight Maku again because I very rarely get to fight him in bracket. And he's not as good at fighting me specifically. Like just because we never fight each other, he gets caught in, and I can't deal with run up and grab, so that's like 90% of Maku's game plan right there. But it's always a pleasure to kind of fight him because he's like really, really, really good. And normally it goes to game 5 whenever I do play against Maku. Fuck, my brain's slowly deteriorating. Say it like much like Reinart as well. We have some absolutely fantastic games. Complete and utter back and forth. My brain is almost scrambled from just like watching it and trying to comment on it, and even now like looking back on it, it's such a giant clusterfuck of like RCs and supers that I'm just like, we all won really, or at least it feels like we all won, even though I lost, but we all won.
I'm just glad that I could be on commentary on this particular one.
Yeah,
because it's just like I was just so hyped that if it was like just me like sitting and controlling all these stuff and not being able to talk, it would have been like so jarring.
Stewing in your own excitement, just like let me convey the hype, guys, please. I don't want to be the tech guy this week.
So, I mean, we said everything that had to be said. This was like the best performance that we have done so far. So. Hopefully we can top this in the future, but
it's only going to get better, you know.
Well, fingers crossed.
Skill gap's getting closer. We're all getting better at the game as well.
Okay, CoC try/win.
What? CoC try/win. Good night and good watching, everybody.